Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else does me like you do. That's why I don't mind spend my life with you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Mrs. E, and we are officially changing our name again here to The Babe Cave, which I should have did this a long time ago. I always felt really comfortable in this particular room in my house. I felt like I could just say whatever I wanted to say, do what I want to do in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed my new intro, and I hope you guys like the new name of my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It is free 99, so I really appreciate it if you do that right now. Like, just take a second, click like, click subscribe, and always come back and see me, okay? I recently came back from Mexico yesterday. I actually am wearing a dress from my little shopping spree that I did while I was there. It's super cute, a little video right here or whatever. And I just wanted to come here and I guess just talk about, like, it's okay to spend your holidays alone. For Thanksgiving, that was my first Thanksgiving that I ever spent alone. I made my mom's southern pot of greens, which had everything in it. So I thought that was really fun to do by myself. I got a bottle of wine, watched all of Selling Sunset on Netflix in like a day. And I really enjoyed being alone and having solitude. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be spending the rest of my life just like this, enjoying myself, being unapologetic, and just being happy for me and doing things for me. And you can call that selfish as you want. I don't care. Okay, I do not care. Anyways, enough about the intro. Let's talk about this trip, okay? So like I said, I went to Mexico. I literally booked this on Monday. Let's talk about booking and just going, okay? And here's a key point that I want to definitely say: book a first class or business class flight, at least going there if you cannot afford round trip. I feel like that just starts to trip off on like really good, on a good note. You're enjoying yourself in the Sky Lounge at the airport. You don't feel rushed. You kind of already get that luxury of enjoyment whenever you book business or first class going anywhere. So that's one tip I would give you. And even though I booked it on Monday, like booked my flight, it was cheap. I used a couple of my Chase points. So my first class ticket over there was like $300 max, which is phenomenal. And then I did make a mistake. I flew back United instead of Delta. Ghetto. I should not have done that. I should have just stuck with Delta and stuck. Sorry, somebody was calling me. Okay. So like I said, I should have just stuck in first class with Delta. I'm not flying anything else but Delta now because United was so ghetto. Transportation, like I said, I booked it on Monday. So when I was looking online, I was seeing, and you know, I've traveled. Let me just say it like this. This is not my first rodeo of going overseas, going out of town, using my passport. I mean, I've been to Nigeria. I've been, like I said, to Colombia, Bahamas, all the Jamaica, you name it. I've most likely been there in the Caribbean, right? So this is not my first rodeo. So I know that you usually need to get your transportation before you go. But I was looking online and I was seeing like all the private shuttles were like $150, $200. And a lot of times those private shuttles aren't even private. You're usually in there with another family because they want to fill the whole van up and drop people off as they get to your resort. Which my resort was maybe like 25 to 30 minutes away from the airport. So I didn't book any transportation. When I got to Mexico, I beelined it straight outside. I didn't let nobody talk to me. I was like, nope, I already got a ride. Bye. Thankfully, this woman followed me and she was like, do you need help? Do you need a taxi? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a taxi, but I don't want to share it with anybody and I want to get there quickly. And so I ended up going with Smart Shuttle, which was phenomenal. I was able to get my own van immediately. I didn't have to wait in line. I didn't have to wait for anybody to because sometimes they make you stay at the airport because there's restaurants at the airport. When you go outside, I want to say there's a Margaritaville where you can drink because, you know, they're waiting for all the people who are going to be on your bus with you to land or get their baggage. And I just took a carry-on and a purse. So I was like, I don't want to wait on nobody. And I did not. I ended up spending $40 for my shuttle to get to my resort, and then another $47 to come back. And the really cool thing about Smart Shuttle, what I liked, is they ended up picking me up Christmas Day in a private SUV, which I thought was so nice because I was like, I'm not going to spend 100, 200 something dollars, and I might not even get a SUV, because I did notice that on some of the websites it would say like you might get an SUV, or you could get like a Volvo or something. I was like, no, I'm not giving y'all my money so y'all can play with me and all that stuff. So I was very happy when he pulled up to pick me up Christmas Day, and I had like a whole SUV to myself. So that was also a nice touch. So thank you, Smart Shuttle. I will definitely be using you guys again in the future. Let's talk about the resort. That's why we're really here. Okay, let's talk about the resort. Gorgeous, gorgeous resort. I want to say this was built early 2021. I might have to get the data on that, but I stayed at the Dreams Vista Cancun Golf and Spa Resort by AMR Collection, all inclusive. And I'm a luxury girl. I'm a material girl. I love anything luxury, anything new. So I made sure to, I'm not gonna lie, I was Googling probably from Sunday all the way till Monday morning before I actually booked, because I almost went back to Jamaica, which kind of makes me sad because I've only been to Jamaica a couple of times, and each time I've gone, I've went with my ex-husband. So I was kind of like, do I really want to go to Jamaica? And I couldn't find any resorts that like spoke to me, and I didn't want to go back to the same resorts that we've been to. So I was like really kind of like, do I want to spend $4,000 to go to Jamaica, or about 2,000 ish to go to Mexico, which I've been to Mexico with him as well. I've been to Cancun, Cozumel, Los Cabos, and I want to say another one. I can't think. I want to say Puerto Vallarta or something like that. I don't know. But I've been to Mexico a few times, and it's safe. I know a lot of people have this whole thing about Mexico being a cartel and you're not going to be safe. Honey, when you get to your resort, they have to drive up through one security gate and then check in again with another person. And then, of course, once you get into the resort, nobody's just walking up in there. Like, it doesn't work like that. So if you're on a resort, you're going to be safe. Like, so don't think, oh my God, you traveled by yourself. Oh, you were in a car by yourself. Baby girl, nobody's trying to kidnap you. That's just how I feel. Now, kids, I don't think you guys should travel alone if you're like, wet behind the ears and you're like only 18. I look pretty grown, so, and I don't know, I feel like some people are intimidated by me. I mean, I had my big shades on when I walked out the airport, so they knew I was about my business and get me to where I need to go. So I think Cancun is very safe, but take your own precautions, do your own research, etc. This resort is for couples and couples with children. I chose this one in particular because I knew they were going to have like some kind of entertainment since it was Christmas time. Of course, there is a private area called the Preferred Club for adults only. So that is another reason why I chose this one as well, because I knew I was not going to be around kids all day. If like kids had their own kind of section, then the adults had in a section, and then like the preferred guests who spent a little extra coinage would have our own section on the rooftop. And when I say y'all, this rooftop was everything. Like, I enjoyed everything from the drinks to laying out in the pool. You could order your own bottle. There was a restaurant upstairs. Like, I literally spent all of, I want to say it was Thursday, I spent it upstairs in the preferred rooftop lounge where only adults were. And I mean, I was pampered from head to toe. I went to the spa on Thursday as well. So pretty much, let me go through what I did. Wednesday, I got there, boom, put on my outfit. I was sashaying around the resort, pretty much taking a tour, because I got there around 12:30 and they instantly booked me into my room. Like, I didn't have to wait till 3 o'clock for check-in. It was so seamless, so phenomenal. Yeah, like I said, I put on my outfit and I just kind of toured the resort. I laid out by the pool a little bit, and just enjoyed myself. I wanted to see everything on the first day on Wednesday. But Thursday, I spent the entire day upstairs in the adults only lounge. I booked me an entire spa day, which they had everything. I mean, they started off from the whole sauna. You take a cold shower, then you go in a steam room, then you go into this dip pool, which was like 17 degrees. And then you go into the jacuzzi for a while. While you wait and lounge, there was like this seating area where you could ask your massage, not your massage person, but the person who pretty much was like helping you through the first stuff of getting your steam room and stuff. They sit you over there and they massage your feet for a while, which was so amazing. And then there's this outside lounge private area where you pretty much wait on your massage, and then you can go back out there again after your massage. And when I tell y'all nobody was there, it was just me at the spa. So I highly recommend this resort because the spa experience was amazing. My spa massage therapist, his name was Eder, Eder, and he did a phenomenal job. I mean, he was so gentle. He gave me the best 1 hour. I want to say I did an hour, 120-minute massage, which is 2 hours. I did a facial. Like I said, I had a foot massage. Like, I probably spent an average of like 200 something dollars, but when you get to the resort, they do have coupons for you. So I booked my trip through cheapcaribbean.com, which I've used Cheap Caribbean all the time. What includes with your room, of course, is a free COVID test, because like I said, I was a preferred member. If you're not a preferred member, it was like $35, which still isn't bad. I want to say in Colombia, they charge everybody like $140 for a COVID test. Pause. Let's talk about a COVID test real quick. I got my COVID results to go to Mexico, and not one person checked it. Not the airport, not the resort. Nobody really cared that I had my COVID results. But when it was time to go, of course, the airports, everybody else was telling you. So I'm not going to tell you not to get tested before you go, but just be aware, a lot of times they don't care at this point, because nobody asked. And this is the second time this has happened now. So what also was included in my resort stay was a Puerto Cancun Marina Mall trip, where you get to spend 2 hours at the mall, and you pretty much take a private boat over to the mall, which is probably like a 10-minute boat ride. You get to see the water. I saw all these cool, like, architectural buildings. I want to say I saw the Shark Tower, and then of course you get to the mall, and it's a typical mall. It had like a really nice Zara. I actually got this dress from H&M, so you know I'm feeling myself today because I'm still on vacation mode with my tan or whatever. And so I did that on Friday, which was Christmas Eve. And what else is included? And that was free of charge. I believe they have like jet skis, parasailing. They have all the things that you would want to do while you're on vacation. I just really didn't care to be doing all those activities. Now, if I was with a group of people, maybe I would do stuff like that. But since it was just me, I really want to focus on alone time, getting drunk, and being at the spa and lounging at the pool. Okay, I didn't need much entertainment outside of that. And even the boat ride was very peaceful because, again, I was solo dolo. You also receive $200 in resort coupons. So even though my massage was supposed to be like 300 something dollars, I had like 40 or $50 in coupons to bring it down. So I really didn't even have to spend that much, which was really nice. And then of course, we know what resorts come with: unlimited, all you can drink, all you can eat. The restaurants were gorgeous. Okay, I had such a good time. I took pictures every time I went to the restaurants. And don't be afraid to bring your own lighting, or, you know, like your own sticks to take your own pictures, or ask the staff. That's what they're there for, is to get pictures of you and your family, or you by yourself. I had no shame in my game. Like, hey, honey, come here. Can I get a picture? You know, of course, if I had money on me, I would, here's $1, here's $2, etc. But I got pictures while I was there. So don't feel like, oh, I'm going to go on this trip and nobody's going to be able to take my picture for me. So I took tons of pictures. The food was amazing. Outside of the private lounge that was upstairs, there was a 24-hour like bakery slash ice cream parlor upstairs. It was so nice. There was a gym. My room was on the 9th floor. So I had access to this like outdoor area. It was so pretty. So yeah, and then from there, the ninth floor, the spa was right there. So I literally left the spa in my robe, went to my room and changed into another swimsuit and went right back up to the preferred lounge, which was amazing. Um, I just felt like where my room was situated, I had the best views. I could lay on my balcony ass naked and just enjoy myself and not have to fear that somebody could see me because how where I was. I want to say there was maybe 16 floors total. So I like being in the middle. And then as soon as you go down to the first floor, all the restaurants are there. The music wasn't loud at all there at night. They had like a sports lounge, which was, they had karaoke and stuff. I do wish they had like a little area where you can like dance. And even on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, I was hoping they were going to change the little ballroom into like an area where we can dance because I could dance by myself. But I danced in my room, honey. After brunch one morning, I got down and was just, yeah, I was getting it. Like, for real, for real. And like, I literally, after I had my brunch on my balcony, which was the best like views ever, I danced and I had a good old time and I laid back in bed and watched some Netflix, okay? So overall, like the restaurants, the spa, the activities that they had, I mean, even on Christmas Eve, they had this big like show where they had dancers come out. I mean, the food spread was amazing. I mean, they had oysters, crab legs, tomahawk steaks, turkey, they like a big sushi bar, a big thing. And it really felt like a good Christmas Eve party. You know that my family used to have this back in the day. My grandma would host a Christmas Eve party, and it would be a spread of food. And it literally, when I walked into the venue and I saw that all this spread of food, I instantly had nostalgia, and it made me feel like my grandma was right there with me. Rest her soul, because it was beautiful. And I didn't feel lonely at all. People were coming up and talking to me. And I actually sat with the family at my table for dinner on Christmas Eve. And the lady was so sweet. She was just asking me questions about, my outfit. Because, I was dressed every day, honey. Beat to the gods every day. And she was just like, this is like, I've never seen this before. And you're so gorgeous. And she was like, I didn't see you. I saw you on the first day, but I didn't see you anymore. And I told her about the preferred lounge. I was like, you should go check it out and see if you can try to get an upgrade or a day pass or something, because that's where I spent most of my time, with just adults chilling. So yeah, that is the overall gist of my stay at the Dreams Vista Cancun Golf and Spa Resort. I did not go golfing. The last time I went golfing, y'all, like damn near threw out my shoulder. So like I said, this trip was meant for me. And I just really enjoyed solitude. Like how I felt on Thanksgiving, I felt just like I did for Christmas, except this time I was surrounded by luxury. I could eat all I want, I could drink all I want, and I just really enjoyed myself. Like overall, I give this resort a 10 out of 10. Okay. I would take 1 point off for the dancing, but like I said, you don't have to have a bunch of people around you to dance and have a good time. You can just dance on your own, sweetie. So definitely recommend that resort. Being able to be by yourself and not have a fear of loneliness is probably the most ultimate self-care thing that you could do for yourself. If you are constantly having to be around people, or if you feel like, oh my God, the holidays are meant for family, are meant for friends, cool, of course. Spend time with your friends and family. I love self-care. I love me some me. And if I can get cute and go have a good time, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this I guess story time review. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say. Overall, I had a good time, and yeah, hopefully you guys come back. Yeah, that's really it. And until next time, peace.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else